This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. This train.
Oh, hello, everybody. It's Choo Choo Jen here at Rocky Road Railway. And I'm your conductor, and we remember that Rocky Road Railway is about trusting in Jesus, and as we do, he keeps us on the right track. And he's able to see us through the ups. I have to stop doing this. Through the ups and the downs of life. Well, what is our lesson going to be about today? We are already on lesson number 4 here at Rocky Road Railway. And I have a whole lot of ingredients here today because I am planning to make a delicious cake. Yes, sirree. And I want you to help me. I'm going to have to put my cane down for a second. Woo. Now, I figure that when we make a cake, that we need to make it good for us and tasty too, right? So we're going to put in things that we really like into a cake. Things like ketchup, because I love ketchup. Ketchup is so good. I love it, I love it. I put all kinds of ketchup in because it's my favorite thing. And then I also figure I'll put lemon in it because lemon has vitamin C and it's good for you, right? So lemon will go into the cake and it'll be tasty and good for me. And then, well, cake always has flour, right? I don't know how much flour, but we'll put in some flour because cakes have flour, all right? There we go. And then I'm going to put in some vitamins because I know that vitamins are good for us. We'll put some vitamins, I don't know how many. We won't put them all in because that might not be good. And I really love whipped cream. It's always good. Ooh, that's milk. Well, we need milk too. All right, so I'm going to put, here's the whipped cream. No, that's the sugar. Well, we need sugar too. Put some lots of sugar because it's going to make the taste tasty, nice and sweet, right? And then here's the whipped cream. Yes, whipped cream is wonderful. We'll put that in. Oh, it's looking kind of frothy and funny. We'll put a little bit of that in. Yes, sirree, Bob. And then we'll put some tonic in because tonic is good for my rheumatism. And so we'll put a little bit of tonic in there and it'll give me energy. And we'll put some prune juice because I have to keep regular. And so we'll put all of that in. And did I put all the ingredients I have here? Yes, I did. Oh, oil. Oil is good because it lubricates the joints. And so we'll put that in to my cake. And this should be a wonderful cake that is good for me and tastes really good, right? Oh dear. I don't know, it looks a little strange. Very, very strange. Do you think this is going to make a wonderful cake? I mean, it's got good stuff, but, you know, we really should have a recipe when we make anything like that. And just because I like the stuff in the cake and I've thrown a bunch of stuff together doesn't mean that the cake will be really a cake, right? Well, that's kind of like our life, you know, when we're following Jesus. We believe certain things that we're supposed to because we think that they're good for us, but doesn't mean they're the right things that God tells us to believe. And we need to believe. Right? So just because I throw things in that look good and I think are good for me, doesn't mean that they're right, or they're good, or they're, you know, gonna help me. No, I think that I might not cook this cake after all, because I don't really think it's going to work out But anyways, I have something exciting to show you when I come back after Pastor Debbie comes with today's lesson number 4. And I want you to get a piece of paper to get ready for what I'm going to show you later when I figure out what I'm going to do with this. Okay, so here's Pastor Debbie with lesson number 4. And oh dear. Oh, I'll have to figure out what to do with this. I'll be back. I don't think so.
Hi everybody, Pastor Debbie here with lesson number 4 of Rocky Road Railway series. And we know that Rocky Road Railway is about learning that trusting in God keeps us on the right track, and that His power is able to keep us and see us through the ups and downs in life. Well, I got a question for you today. What color is my sweater? Can you just shout?
Well, I'm back, everybody. And wasn't that a wonderful lesson number 4, where Paul was able to speak to those people in Athens, and they came to know Jesus, even though they had believed in all those other different gods. That was so good that Paul was able to stand up for Jesus when all the people there in Athens did not believe and didn't even know about Jesus. That's what we need to do. And we need to share, even with people who don't believe in Jesus. We need to share, even when they have different faiths. We want to respect people's beliefs, but we need to share the message of Jesus. And so I asked you to get a piece of paper. It should be about this size, okay? And so you're gonna get the paper, get ready. I'm going to show you something really cool. All right, here we go. So we have the paper here, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to fold this paper and show you something wonderful. Okay? All right. So we're going to take this, and we're going to take the end and fold it over carefully to this side. Make sure that it's even. All right? And there we have it. And we're going to take this end, and we're going to fold it and make a little house sort of thing. You see? Isn't that wonderful? And then we're going to turn it over, and we're going to fold it up again. Okay? So it looks like this, and then we're going to fold it again, trying to make sure that it's even. All right, so here we have it. We're going to flip it like this, and we're going to rip it down the middle, all the way down. All the way down here, we're going to rip it, okay? Here we go. And this one section is a little difficult. Keep going, don't worry, things are going to fall out. There we go. Now we put this piece over here, and then we're going to open all of these. So what do we have here? We have one of those pieces. We have a piece like that. Like that. And you're thinking, Choo-choo, Jane, what in the world are you doing? This looks very strange. Well, you will see in a moment. All right. We should have, another one of these, which I do not see. You're gonna have to do the, oh, here it is. There. So there's 2 of these, and these two. Now, what in the world am I doing? I am going to show you how you can share your faith with these papers. All right. So, we know that Jesus wants us to have a relationship with him. He wants us to believe in him, follow him, and he wants us to connect with him, and he wants us to love him, and he loves us. And so, there's one problem though. There's one problem that keeps us from him, and this is what I'm going to show you now. It's to spell something, all right? Here we go. This is what keeps us from having fellowship with Jesus and knowing him. Do you know what this spells? S-I-N. Sin. Sin is all the things that we do wrong. So this is sin. And what is sin? All the things that break God's law. All the things that we do wrong. Because Jesus is holy. And so what is he going to do? Because no matter what we do, we can't be good enough. But Jesus loves us. And he did something for us. That's where the other piece of paper comes in. Okay? This piece, what do we see here? This is the cross. Jesus went to the cross and died and took the punishment for all of our sin on himself. He took the punishment we deserved on himself on the cross. All right? Now, what's next? We're going to take these two pieces and put them together like this. Then he was taken off of the cross and he was put in a tomb. And after 3 days, the stone miraculously was rolled away, and Jesus is not in the tomb any longer. He's alive. He's alive. And when we put our trust and faith in him, guess what we have? We have L, I, F, E. What does L-I-F-E spell? It spells life. We have life in him. Life that we can live eternally forever with Jesus. Isn't that cool, everybody? Oh, now, you might want to watch this again just so that you get all the folds and all the things, the pieces together, so you can share that with somebody who needs to know about Jesus' love and Jesus' forgiveness and salvation, the life that he gives. All right, that is so good. I'm going to leave you now, but I'll be back next time on Rocky Road Railway, where when we trust in Jesus, he keeps us on the right track. And when we trust him, he gives the power to see us through the ups. Oh, I'm not going to do that. The ups and downs of life. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.